Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F1 23 My Team Career Mode for the pre-season episode for Season 4 and the season ender for Season 3. And first of all, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in during the Season 3 streams. We streamed that season, just for a change, and also because, I'm getting tired of recording and editing these videos now, because all my time and effort is going towards these when I could be doing other things, and we could still do the series live. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's joined. It's been a success, so we'll be doing it more going forward. And so these recorded and edited videos for F1 23 My Team will now be just the pre-season episodes. So yeah, we won the Drivers' Championship and we won the Constructors' Championship for the first time in the team's history. So we've pretty much done everything I really need to do. So we could end the series right here, to be honest, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to carry it on because I am still enjoying it very much. We've got our last few parts that we can protect until the regulations switch over. And I have a feeling we'll have another new set of regulations by the end of Season 4, which will downgrade the powertrain. At least I hope so. I hope that's how the game works, because everything else, apart from what honestly needs to be changed on the car, is being changed, unfortunately. So, yeah, honestly, the cars are going to be pretty undrivable in Season 4, I think, and I am not looking forward to it. And honestly, I hope the AI struggle with it as well, but it is going to be quite a different season. This is going to be our last race being sponsored by Pepsi, so we're going to have a completely different look next season, which you guys will see in this episode. And when it comes to a contract renewal for Lance Stroll, we are obviously going to renew the contract, but I'm not going to go low risk this time. I'm going to go for medium risk, and I think I'm going to go for high risk halfway through next season, because we're kind of running down the time for Lance Stroll on this team now. He's clearly trying to go for the championship if last season was anything to go by, Season 3. So we'll definitely try to keep him under wraps a lot more in Season 4, because we played very easy on him in the first half of Season 3. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to fall for that trap again, especially now that we've already won the Constructors' Championship. So, yeah, that's definitely something I'm not going to do. But we are re-signing Lance Stroll for next season, because I would be stupid not to after, he's the guy that brought the very first points to the team. That wasn't me. And has also helped us to the Constructors. So we'll definitely have a new teammate going into Season 5. Not Season 5. Yeah, going into Season 5. But until then, we're retaining Lance Stroll's services on our team. He's doing well, and so there's really no point in changing it. But we're getting about 46 million from prize money, and our primary sponsor, we've met the obligations for Compass, so that's cool. We're going to have a new primary sponsor for next season, but I don't know who the main sponsor is going to be, the title sponsor, because I've decided to keep going for that. So it's not going to be Pepsi, but you guys will find out who it is by the end of this episode. But first, let's get into something that's a lot more interesting for you guys, and that would be the calendar for Season 4. We're going to kick it off with the return to Australia. Then we're skipping China, we're skipping Bahrain and Jeddah, we're going to Baku. Then Miami returns to the calendar before we once again return to Imola. So Monza has been kicked off this time. We're just, swapping the two Italian Grand Prix. Monaco has finally been taken off in favour of Spain, and Canada makes a return. Of course, Monaco is going to be extremely difficult to drive with this new powertrain now, so I'm not doing it. Austria is back on the calendar, as well as Silverstone. France returns finally to the game. I'm not a big fan of that track, but we may as well have it once in a season. The Hungaroring is back. Spa is still here, Zandvoort's still here, Singapore's still here, Suzuka returns to the calendar, Mexico remains, and Brazil is going to be the season ender. So quite a few races that I wish were still on the calendar, but we're kind of limited to 16 races. And there you go. Here is our title sponsor. Volo will be our title sponsor. It's one of the game's made-up sponsors, but I feel like it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, we've gone very different with the livery. We have returned the satin purple to the car, just like it was in Season 2. But instead of a darker vibe, just like we had for Season 1 and 2, instead we now have silver. And this is a big change here. Hulkenberg was retiring from Alfa Romeo at the end of the season. He's been replaced by Haas's Drugovich. So Drugovich is at Alfa Romeo now. And the most successful Indian racing driver, apparently that's what he is when I do look him up, because I don't really know who he is. But Jahan Daruvala is Haas's new second driver alongside Liam Lawson. There might be a few other changes there that I didn't see post-recording, because I am commentating over this recording right now. But yeah, big changes, and I mean, look at that development potential. That looks atrocious. Hopefully Powertrain gets a rest at the end of this regulation. But we are now only the third best team. Mercedes are the worst team on the grid. We have retained their services for their engine, and I'm not sure whether that'll be the right choice or not, because, yeah, I don't know. Every Mercedes customer team is above Mercedes. It's an absolute howler for that team. Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri remain at the bottom. I kind of wish they would go higher, but Williams is higher, and Aston Martin, on paper, have the best car, which is really strange. So, yeah, we're going to be live streaming this season once again, just like we did for Season 3. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. It's going to be episode 50 as well. 50 episodes we've almost done on this series now. It's been a pretty long one, but we still have about 5 months or so before F1 24 comes out. So, yeah, I want to do at least up to a sixth season, just like I said on a previous live stream. But yeah, here are the racing overalls, and we've also got a new helmet for this season, covered with our title sponsor, Avolo. So yeah, a completely different look for Sly Team Racing. That's the name. It's back. Avolo Sly Team Racing. That is going to be the name for this season. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I'll see you guys in a day or two for the beginning and start of a whole new season, Season 4 in F1 23. I'll see you soon.